Ah yeah, it's just triggered happy hour. Just then and caught a rock, I think, or a submarine. I don't think it's strange. It's not taking line off my normal drag. Yeah, it's I'm on happy hour, so it should be a nice little first cast of the day. Good start. It triggered happy hour. Okay, guys, we've just triggered happy hour. A few things I wanted to do in happy hour. One was doing the bait upgrades. I thought that would be fun. Well, not fun to do, but it was me. I was going to. What's the word? I think that's going to become my main thing. What's the word? Because it's not. My brain doesn't like help at all. It was sort of spontaneously just hit stream as I had a nice fish on, but I thought it might be something a bit bigger than it was. So we're going for Pike Cafe order. Let's see how we do with that. I think that's what we can call it today. Let's see. How are you guys doing? Hope you've all managed to get some sleep. I slept long today, guys. Thanks to you. Wonderful people in chat. That'll be a minute. That's you, Lieutenant Tor. Just trying to. Trying to sort the. So that captain don't get confused. I'm trying to get the title a bit more closer to what we're actually doing. Hopefully that'll correct things. Let's see where we are. Oh my goodness, what am I like? So, no plans of this little stream. Casting in this. That's no plans at all, so just taking me a second to set up chat. Like it always does. Okay guys, somewhere in here we have chat. And let's see if we're sending out to anybody. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing the same as you. I've got a text to answer. That's quickly. Spicy goals. So, I think all the guys who stopped up with me yesterday are all in shock today because I am. I think I was so content with having what was a really nice stream on my, the guys that really made the stream, and I think I was so content I slept the whole day through. So, another day. We've triggered happy hour with the cast. That's the first time. I'm usually on a lot earlier than this, so it's the first time I've actually got it on a daytime. You know what I mean? On a daytime sort of trigger. It's usually middle of the morning, waiting for it to kick in, sort of thing. So. I think we went past it yesterday, and then our first cast today set it off. Oh, your days are going good. Welcome to the stream. Anybody just joining? Good to have you. And you guys know I've not been up long. I've literally booted the computer up and very kindly, Captain. Not sure if Captain. Captain needs some sleep. Actually, I'll not mind the captain if he sees it. He'll not sleep a bit. So the idea is just to try and get a couple of 7.5 kilogram pike. The area, we just thought we're lucky, and our RNG is with us. Lieutenant Toe is fishing. I think he's fishing the opposite corner down. Well, that's just the bridge, so it's the other side of the bridge. And he's doing the same. He's fishing the bream and fishing the corner near the bream for pike. He did say he'd had some. He did say he'd had some good pike out of the corner, so we'll have to see what technique he's using. And the guys watching streaming, Mellow Pork Shop donated, very kindly sent me a donation for a drink, and it's gratefully accepted. But unfortunately, it didn't. I'd not got my stream correctly displaying, so it didn't actually thank him. So that's why I've got the ticker tape running for thank him. These look bigger than they are, don't they? Especially when you've just woke up. So we do need some. We do need 8 of them actually. So that's not too bad. In there. Hello, Wookie. 33828. How you doing, mate? I saw you the other day, and I'm sorry I didn't get to do more chatting with you. Are you fishing? How's things going? Oh, Wookie, thanks, Wookie. Helps me, as you can tell. Not good with numbers. There were one person joined me, and it were like 14 numbers, his name. Took me about 2 hours to introduce him to the stream. You know me, Wookie. I'm like, so great. Are you fishing then? As always, I had no intention of doing an actual planned sort of stream going for pike, but I just got on the game now, booted everything up. First cast like this, happy hour come on, and hooked into what I thought was a really big fish, but it was only a 5k, but I thought this could be a good happy hour for the next hour sort of thing. So knowing me, I clicked the stream, didn't I? What speed? Jimeris, I think that's how you spell your name. So the speed I'm moving at, I've got the is it the HSV caliber reel on. I'm using 16 speed on this, but you might like it faster, or I think the actual way you cast is the main thing. Just round that corner into that open water, and then this is 16, and it's been hooking up most days. Having said that, we're in our quietest time probably for the pike. I'm expecting them to come on around 4 to 8 PM, Just give it a pause there, sometimes it takes it. And also cast out there as well. So welcome to the stream, Giamaris. You're level 5, well done, Wookie. So you're early game, so you're doing very well, and so you'll be float fishing probably at the moment, but you've seen what we've been You've seen what we've been. I missed that. You've seen what we've been doing. Yeah, it is. I mean, are you okay in the game? You know that there's ways of making drinks and stuff, but you have to pay for them. I don't mind sending you some tea flasks. I made a lot yesterday, so Wookie. So you Wookie, sit with the number. Just not Wookie, Captain Bugger. All right. Good name. Brilliant. Let me just. So. Hi. Hi, Mecleoric. I think that's 98. Just going to try and send Wookie some energy, so that when it is, you're not premium then, Wookie. I'm fine, thank you, Mecleoric. I hope Massioric, is it? I'm just going to try and send Captain Buggernuts. Let's have a quick see. Players. Alright, let's have a look. Either that. Let's have a look. Is it Buggernuts or Buggernuts? It's not. Is there capitals in that, Captain? Wookie? You guys in chat what you like. You ever seen Angry Kid? In the game, it's Captain Buggernuts. Caps, right. Right, I typed the thing, so just give it a second. Gonna send you some. Gonna send you some tea. That energy thing, is that what you mean? You having to the energy low when you're digging and stuff. Is it cap? Oh right, hold on. Capital letters. Only the C and the B. Right, hold on. You got me confusing. How do we call a group of autistic kids with guns? That's better. Very good. Very good. Is that it? Thank you. Right. What's this? I get to maybe level 49 or something like that. Okay guys, let's hopefully. He might not be in my chat anyway. Players. We're not getting your cat. Let's have a look. How do you go? Nobody knows. Oh god. We got somebody with my sense of humour in. Yeah, we've all done that, mate. What you need to do is I can't find your captain. Let's just see if in the world the man. Oh, that's not so many, is it? Do you have your own chat? You're there, that's awesome. That's right. You're probably Wookie. Oh no, when have you done that? Akio Wreck. Oh, dear me. That's terrible. Yeah. Well, you know me. I'm a red banger in Fish Sim too. Is it still going, that? I love that game. I think we're a red banger. No, I might have been Eddie. EDDY. I won some of the fishing matches. I think I were EDDY in Fish Sim 2. There were always somebody called Ace winning it, so that's not you, is it? And his missus. But yeah, Eddie. I was really. I think I was really good at that game. I can't find you, Captain, so just let me know when it might be me. I've not woke up properly yet. So our fish should be in there. Let's see. Speed 16, but I go down to 11 as well with some spinners. It can be a lot faster. I've seen people do it at 23 and 22, but we just hope they come on. You know, there's a cafe order. That'll be a minute. Your profile name is Scotch Rito XD. Check. Not be a minute. I'll just bring this in. No, he just actually got a bit sick of it. I think I was getting ready to leave when there were a bit of trouble with somebody either copying the game or they took liberties, and Spoon had he did something with the hooks. He swapped the. I think he got little hooks catching big hooks and big hooks catching little hooks. It were about that time that I decided that was. No, Ed's music. Sorry. I'm Ed's music. Like me, Yahoo. I'm sorry about Ed Banger. That's something from my music. That's something from back in my history of music and being a bit of an Ed Banger sort of thing. So, but my name is Eddie, so it's. I'll just bring this in and I'll type what your name is, then you can actually say hi to me and I can add you in a message. I don't know what I'm doing. Get away a minute. Right. That was supposed to, I pressed number 1 instead of right. What am I doing, guys? Oh, I'm typing in chat. Oh. I'm not actually sure how that's doing that, but I've just found something. I'm actually in chatting game and it's allowed me to come out of the game. So maybe that's my workaround to not close. Oh, it has closed. Ignore me. I'm trying to get Russian Fishing 4 not to close when I move the mouse away from it. But anyway, EDZMUSIK. I could have done that anyway, couldn't I? IK. That's my in-game new. That's me YouTube name, and it's me in-game name for this. I'm headbanger in most other things like Elite Dangerous and World of Warships. So, you know, if you play any of them, give us a shout out. That's not gone out to. For some reason, I've got. It's really weird. Are you on? Can you see chat? For some reason, that's gone out to 2 places, but not actually gone. No, it's ED. Hold on. For some reason, YouTube's not letting me paste from my chat window. So I'll put it in here. And that's, can you see that now in your chat? That's so that's me in game. So if you want to text me the Wookie, I can send you some tea. So I thought it's letting me go out of the screen without having to do all the minimize. So maybe that's me little. I know I said it's not really a workaround because it does minimize, but it does it without me having to hit the window. I like that. I'll work with that. Oh, what's up with all me? Oh, God, yeah, I do have to apologise, guys. I'm just looking up now, and that's terrible. I've messed up all me text, Anna. I bet you can't even read them. Them should be white. Oh dear. What's going on? Right, guys, give us a second. Mass won't fix it now. Please send, if you send to me, Wookie, I'll send you some tea so that you've got energy. Let me just try and sort this out. It's a mess. Let's see if I can do it without messing everything else up. So, what have I done? Wrong dashboard. Just bear with us a sec, guys. This is my happy hour, by the way. I should be catching. I should be upgrading me. Can't believe that. Okay. I'm just going into Streamlabs now to. It's my chat box, isn't it? Find the actual settings. Sorry guys, not be a sec. I think this has got it now. There we go. And I don't know why the actual it didn't look in the right place now though. I don't know what's. I think I've saved something and it's put the defaults back in. Let's see how that looks. I think it might be okay once I take the get back into fishing for. Hopefully, once I check my messages, we've got a message here. Now this is okay. So this is right. That's Kilmaris, is it? Giamaris. Miyagi, is it? Miyagi. Right, so let's check. So that's you, Giamaris. That's you, isn't it? AMA. Very good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you game of 5,000? You bugger. So this guy's got everything. So I still can't see you, Wookie, if you need that tea for energy. I could send you a tea if you want. The only reason I'm sending it is he's all a level 4 and he's struggling with energy. You should be able to make your own tea. I don't mind sending you a tea. Pick a good one. Pick a good one. Wherever. Made some tea, can you guess? I don't mind. It'd be best if you could actually click and send the actual. Oh. You've got tea though, haven't you? You should be able to make all the lot. You know, you get your tea from the store. You should know that as well. You type tea. I'll look in food. I've used that, but you've got cocoa. You get milk, and you get. In fact, if be careful when you're buying your sugar, guys. It's actually 100 and not 10. I've got so much salt. I could say some salt. Got so much salt. It's unreal. So we're now on Bream time, guys. So let's go and set our Bream Spot up. So I'll be running between Bream and. In fact, am I still on happy hour? There is something I want to do actually. It was leveling. In fact, we'll do that while we're on happy hour. I'll start leveling. So you guys, you know how to make a fire on the. You know how to go to the campsite and make a fire. I take it you do, Wookie. I've just made some tea. But I'm just showing you what you know. You buy your tea if they've got any. There, you get your tea. Just get a few tea. And I wanted milk. Were it milk I wanted butter. I sound like a go-it shop, don't I, guys? Right, butter. I wanted a few butter. I'll just show you what it does. Milk. Were it milk I run out of? We got what we run out of with the. Come out a minute. So. Where is it? Food, isn't it? Food? Not food. Oh. Not that one, is it? Food. No, it's not that one. It's not that I meant. Not sure how you check it though from here. It's. I want to know the cafe. I think it's. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's to make. What's the name? Drinking chocolate. I think. I need condensed milk. I need some of that. So, in happy hour, no matter what you're grinding, for those guys who's not ground the ground bait yet, don't do it yet. Let me show you something. You only need one item to get up to level 30. Sorry, you need 2 items. The first item is crackers up to level 15%. So you just buy the crackers. Sit down here. You just buy the crackers, and you grind that. If you're premium, it's easy. So here's our fire. If it's first time you've ever come here, I think you need to put wood on the fire. But if you can see the writing, it says Y to start fire and E to craft. So Y to start fire. Nice graphic, isn't it? And E to craft. So we pick hot cocoa. Now we can see what I needed. I'd run out of the condensed milk. So it's a cocoa powder and condensed milk. You make it, and it puts the, you know, when your actual fisherman feels a bit down and the bottom line is red, give him some warm drinking cup, you know, hot cocoa, and he soon picks up. But for energy wise, tea I've found is tea and coffee, but tea is a quick one to rebuild the top energy bar. So when you go to tea, oh, another thing, guys, if you don't know what sausage on a stick is, it's that, you know, the sausage meat. You buy the sausage meat, you put it in there, get the sausage meat, put it in there, and this is good for crafting. When you're at a low level, you do these, you get hundreds. What I did notice the other day was when I was doing tea, hopefully it'll do it now, but it may not. When I was doing tea, the actual percentage was going up really fast, and it weren't happy hour. Obviously, you need to buy a kettle. You need to buy the kettle from the store. But last night when I was doing this, the actual... So I don't mind sending you some of these, okay, and to get you started until you can earn enough to get your own kettle and make your own. Because you can... another thing, do you know there's free food on the... I think it's only on... Mosquito, but I might be wrong because I've not actually, like I say, I've only come back 4 weeks ago it could be now. Okay. Let's just catch up with chat. You searched Ed's music. I do have coffee, Jim Harris. Do you want some? Is that what you're saying? You found me? Ah, good. Let's have a look. Right. You know how to make coffee, you know how to make coffee, Jimaris, don't you? You buy coffee. I've not got any, but I have got some made. You buy the coffee from the coffee store, and then you do the same thing with the... You need that. You need to buy the... Let's have a look. Down here at the moment, I think. Let's have a look. I'm actually at... I don't have that, I don't think. Meat flour, yeah, I do. That beef looks nice. I'm hungry myself. So that's where I'm up to. They look good then, don't they? Right, so the beef is gone. But you don't need to do the expensive ones. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Did I buy any mulled wine? I need some juice for the mulled wine. Sorry, I need some wine for the mulled... Oh god, I got that back to front. So, the bottle of wine from the shop is very expensive, but you make mulled wine, and something what people are not doing and don't seem to know about is, you know, if you press T, if you're premium, I mean, if you're not premium, you've still got two, you've got the 3 for your rods, you've still got 2 slots here. I'm holding T, the letter T at the moment. It shows how long ago since I've fished. I've still got the Christmas things for, you know, what I got at Christmas. So what I'm trying to say is, when I want to drink, I actually so if I wanted tea, I just drag tea over there, and can you see how it's number 4 now? When I'm thirsty, I just click number 4 as many times as I want. You know, so if I'm fighting a fish and my energy goes down, look at the food and the energy on me character going up. So put them in as quick. I think there's a word for the quick keys or whatever they're called. As you can see, I've got, being premium, you get an extra 2. Shock Sir kindly paid me premium for this month, so I've got 25 days of premium left, which is allowing me to, you know, send a few things like coffee and things. Did somebody wanted a coffee, didn't they? Who were it? It was that one, wasn't it? I think you wanted a coffee, did you? But you better gain your kettle so you can make your own, because you'll need more than a few coffee like this. Don't mind while we're on stream and there's a demonstration, but you wanna get the stuff what you need. Let's see if there's a good one up here. Hold on, them 6 out of 6. There's a 10. Can you see that's a 10? There you go. That's a good one, a 10 on that one. Okay, where's our cat's bugging up? So it is what you typed in. I don't know why it couldn't find you. Aye, okay. Okay. So I'll send you some tea so that you shouldn't so that you shouldn't be short of energy until you get going. But not be a minute. So hold on. Send that first. Okay, and then need some tea. Well, you won't be able to make your own yet, will you? So I'll send. I'll send them for you. It's going to take ages to go down, so I'll send you a few. Oh, what am I doing? Let's have a see if still Good. Let's see if I can grab that. It's not letting me grab the, you know, the thing. Okay. And you just click the picture to accept it if you don't know. So, we've missed our Bream, but at least we've sent you. I'll send you some more, Wookie, if you run out of energy. You need it for digging. Try and get the spade for digging. As I said, I've got, you know, with the energy up, I can just do that. Eat a sausage, and if you look at chat, drink tea, eat a sausage, drink tea. And all I've done is go click, 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 click with keys 4 and 5. But on 6 and 7, I've got the spade. So I just click that, and if I'm at my rods, that's not very good. If I'm at my rods, I just click 1 from here, and it picks my rod up without having to, you know, put this down, or, you know, it's actually. So what we missed the Bream. We're going back to the Pike, which is how I've tackled the. I was hoping to show you the tea and leveling, but I think I might have actually missed me happy hour now. There's no problem, there'll be another tomorrow. But I was mentioning, if the guys in chat, if any of you've not done the ground bait grind, just hang fire a second. This is one of pegs I like, but I'm actually want to fish this one. Sorry guys if you travel sick. Ooh, I am. Okay, I'll send the actual recipe and then try and save it. I'm sending this to well, it should come on the whole screen, but I'm going to paste it into. You'll see what I mean in a minute. If you can follow this in chat. Copy. Right, let's just go to this one. Right, if you've not done your leveling for ground bait, all this, hopefully that's come through on your chat. So from 0 to 15% with ground crackers only. So by that, let me just show you where you do it first. Right. Can you see the list in chat? You may not actually. Let's see that you've got that up. Right. Can you see the list in chat, guys? Right. You press N. You go to ground baits, and you don't go to these down here when you're starting doing your. You know, you might need your cruise. You know, if that's fair enough, you can do that, but you don't go there. You go here. And what I would do is I would name it I'd name it that so that you know what the ingredient is, because you've such a list of ground bait, you'll get lost if you don't. So to get to level 15, you click this and you just put graham crackers in what you bought from the store. So 20 graham crackers or whatever, you click that. Now this is from 15 to 30. You get this, anybody who don't know where it is, in fact I'll show you, because it's not simple if you don't know Winding Rivulet, and you might well have just been there now. So that's farmer's feed. Okay, so don't forget, put crackers in there as your first ingredient. So this is your second ingredient. This is from 15% to 30%. That's all you put in. I would rename that feed leveler, so that you know what's in it. Now this is the 15 to 30%, but you just grind that. If you've got premium, it'll go faster. If you've got premium and do this in happy hour, you'll get nearly every go as a percentage raise. But you just do that. From 15 to 30%, you just do that. And that's it. So from 0 to 15, it took a friend yesterday, I think it was Spicy, who might be in chat. It took him 10 minutes to actually get, it was probably less than 10 minutes to get from crackers from 0 to 15. So this is your 15 to 30 setting. And once you get to 30, you can make let me have a look. I'll check the chat in a second. You can make, let's have a see. They've already done it now, it's not actually saying anything about it. But you'll progress all these by doing the 30%, and I think it takes you to aniseed. See, let's see, maybe the one back. Aniseed. So just by doing crackers and then doing the feed, you'll get to this one, which allows you to do your bream mix, and you'll be able to grind your bream and not be asking anybody for ground bait, you know, and stuff. You can make your own, but you can get there within an hour, 20 minutes to an hour. You can actually get this up to 40%. Now, if you have any points you've not thinking, now this is just me. M-Dog said if you put points in here, it's good for your game, because every time you do a creator ground bait, you get really high percentage. Since I put points into this, I've got 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Okay, that is really good for when you're trying to create your ground baits of high quality, especially in later game. I'll go and show you the farm. Let's just have a see what the chats are saying. No problem, Wookie Bit. I like tea and coffee. Very good. Well, you can make your own, you know. You just need the kettle. Do you know where the kettle is? Do you have a kettle? You guys who are new to the game, you may not know, you can go to the hardware store and get stuff from... I'll be fishing in a bit, guys. Probably be another short to long one again this stream. I actually put it in for casting happy hour, so it's into a 5 kilo pike, and I think it's going to be a good day. I'll start streaming. So we're in the fort of there's the tackle shop to your left. That's tackle shop. Tackle shop. Administration, where you get, well, I think this is administration, where you get your map. You buy your map on all the waters. You click in it and you can buy the map. I've got the map, so I don't need another. But in the administration thing, this is where you repair stuff in the workshop. But if you need your kettles and stuff like that, you need to there's a kettle for tea, there's a coffee maker. You'll need a knife to do your filleting of fish, and frying pan for making some of the and a cooking pot. You don't need these. Just play the game, and when you're upgrading, if you feel you need to go that way. This is the pliers. This is quite expensive. These allow you to make your own leaders. It's quite dear, so you can't use boilie grinders until a certain level. I think it's something like 80 or something like that. 75, 80 in bottom in it may be crafting, it may be bottom feeding, but it wouldn't let me buy them. It'll let me buy them, but it wouldn't let me use them. So I'm not sure whether to get that or my fishing rods at the moment. But these things are for you need for your fire, to start your fire. You need matches. You know, you need your matches to start your fire. You need firewood. So, you know, just keep some of them on you so that you can warm your. If your character's really depressed and in the red on the bottom line, if you start a fire and stand near the campfire, it'll soon warm him up, and it is demeanour. It is how warm he is. Obviously, you get your stuff from here. This is the cheapest place, I believe, to buy the wine. I'll get a couple. I don't want too many, but so I'll be able to make some wine now. I wanted to show you. So it's free to travel back to from here. It's free to go backwards. So if they don't have anything in the tackle shop here, look there first and then look here. You can still go back to here for 7. I think it's only. Let's travel. So I'm going there to show you the farmer's yard now. Right. So we're traveling to. If you guys don't, some of you guys might not even know this exists yet. So I'm quite excited to show you this. For the ones who do, I do apologise. It's probably. I do apologise about that. I'll try and get access to my mouse. No, I'm not rich. No, I'm yet rich. I'll just ground it out. If you come to Old Burg, flies, I'm fine, mate. I'm a bit tired. I've not been up long, to be truthful. We did an all-nighter last night with a stream. Fantastic stream, the last stream. If anybody wants, you know, to join in and have a laugh with our stream last stream, it was a good one. Okay, so we've spawned here. If you look around, the cafe's there to your right. This is where you spawn on Winding Rivulet. So if we just come to this junction here, there's the tackle shop in green. I think that might be administration where you buy your map. I think. Yeah. So I think that one's that. Well, I know that one's tackle shop. So you know where you are now. This is like central hub. Sell your fish there when you've caught money. There's the cafe shop. This one's the repair, I think, workshop. That's the store. And anybody I've described it, I've said it's a cross from the store. You see anything? Oh wait, what's this? Farmer's Market. Have you ever run past here and never noticed this were here, guys? Let's open it up. Da-da-da. Right. You get eggs. I've got a lot of eggs actually. But see how cheap they are? You can make these into your feed, like for your meals. If I press food. If I find food, eggs. I'm using eggs to upgrade Oh, look at that, that's supposed to say eggs. Jeez. Any of you guys, if you don't think it's me, check it for spelling mistakes, because there'll be spelling mistakes in, what's that to do with eggs? Oh, I've got eggs in the actual thing. There's the eggs. You know, you can eat up. You can eat it for your food, but you can add it into your ground baits. Can you see I've got egg in these? I've probably got egg in these. Chicken egg. Can you see in the base? So I'm using feed and chicken egg in my ground bait just as a binder sort of thing, which is what you do in real life. You bind your ground baits with eggs and stuff. So just to show you how it can be used, but it's also used in, I hope I'm not going too fast, it's also used in egg dough. Now this is where I'm going to grind up. I've got 400 of them. I've probably have 600 eggs. Don't think I'm rich. Now I've 280 pieces and they're like portions, they're like too much sugar, too much salt. So, and you grind this away in Happy Hour, you grind it out. I'm not going to do it here, but I'm going to make thousands and thousands and thousands of these, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you see these what are left, these are quite hard to craft and get, so I'm actually just grinding this one, and it's going to give me percentages until all these are unlocked. That's my plan. So this is where you get your feed from. So I want you to know how cheap it is. Can you see how cheap it is, guys? 50 pence a bag. Now if you go to the tackle shop, the crackers I think are £1, one silver, or maybe 1.3 silver. This is half price. So from 15, once you've used your crackers to get to 15%, you buy, look at them, for feed, for 50 feed, 23 silver, which is brilliant. And then you go to your ground bait. You've already reached 15% with crackers. Now you put your feed leveler, you put just that one in, and you grind that from 15% to 30%, and it won't take you long, and you'll be at 30%. You'll have unlocked aniseed, and you'll be able to make everything up to bream. So all these down at the bottom, sorry guys, just wanted to show everybody that who's in at the moment. You probably all know it. You don't, that's going to save you a lot of silver, because I didn't know it. The money I spent getting up to 30% is unreal. There's something I wanted to show you then. I think it's just the things. Once you get to your 30%, these will be unlocked. These will start unlocking. Then you can pick on your bream. You buy your pearl barley. You put it in there. You buy your maggot. Now all the ingredients for ground bait, to my knowledge, are all in the tackle shop. I bought pearl barley from the store. I had something like 200 pearl barley bags, and they weren't for this. They were for the pearl barley hook bait. So make sure you go into your tackle shop. In fact, I'll show you now an easy way of doing it, and then we'll get some fishing done. If you're looking tackle shop, by the way, I think in there that some people's probably not even see. I think it's this one. It may not be this one. Is it that one? That's hardware store. So you've got all your things again, but there's something else around here if I remember. I think it's this one, and this weren't here when it was, but it were like a disgruntled shack. They had no roof, and I don't think they'd not finished building. But in here, guys, there's a work store if you've never noticed it, and I think this is for making. What's the word? I think you can buy it or sell it. I think I've just bought some actually. But I think it's for making, you know, the panels to. I think it's for making the sawmill, which is. I think it's for making the backs to, you know, the plaques for putting your fish on the wall for your store. I don't. I'll have to learn about this because this is something I didn't know. But you could come in here and get wood for. Sorry guys, I made myself travel sick then. You could come in here for wood. Outside what store again? We go back up here. This should be store. So store, I needed. I got some of them, didn't I? Shop around, see what prices different things are. There's coffee, quite expensive. From 800 and odd. We just made one of them, didn't we? How much is the beef here? £7. You need garlic to make the garlic dough. So I'm not sure how many I have. One off that I don't have any. So look at the prices. Make sure, you know, they might be cheaper or dearer at other stores. Did it have orange juice then? Yeah, orange juice, mulled wine. So we need some of this. So I'll get some for my mulled wine. Go on, I'll go another one of them. Okay, let's go back now. I'll just show you in the tackle shop the quick way of finding your baits, and then you'll be good to go then. Help if so you can go to. You can go to Winding Rivulet, Mosquito, check the shops, and get back to Old Burg for nearly 8 silver. Okay, so for them who were waiting for the tackle shop to bring stuff in Old Burg, just go to for 8 silver. You can go to 2 more stores free. And for anybody who's higher levels, I think Volkov has everything stocked. So if you got Volkov open, you after a certain thing, Volkov I think is always tackled up, stocked up. Okay, for the guys making the ground bait now, you come in here, just go into this and type in what you want. So it was pearl barley, wasn't it? Pearl. Just type pearl, and this is the stuff you want for your ground bait. It's bagged up seed. So you want pearl barley. The next one was maggots. So it's the bag again. But can you see how you're searching the whole thing and it's getting you things to do with maggots? So use the search bar often when you need it, you know, guys. Not sure whether I got that and that, and go on, we'll go that one. Fixed. Okay, millet, which is pretty cheap, I think, especially if I type it right. So millet porridge, I think that was the other. Quite cheap, that one, isn't it? You could even go with that one. And anise, which is aniseed really, but they call it anise oil, I think. Especially if you get it off millet. Anise, and there's the aniseed boilers and stuff and thing, and am I allowed them now? I weren't allowed them before because I weren't high enough level. Let's have a see. I think I can use them now. Let's see. Let's just try a couple of bags of them. You don't need these for the thingy bags. I'm just going to mess about with them. This is what I've come here for the so we get some of them, and now we're grinding bream on here. What you do is you obviously, what time are we on? We're not on the bream yet, but so to go to the ground bits now, you've done all that grinding to get up to the unlocking the bream. So you come to bream now. You can see all the items have been put in for you, and this makes the bream mix. You just, but if you look at me 9 out of 10. With having them 5 points in ground bait, it doesn't drop below 9. Touch wood, that's little lucky saying we say in UK, but hopefully it doesn't drop under 9 because it never has done before. But I've got 10s and 9s since putting them 5 points in. So that's a quick way to get you to the bream, because people are asking for I've seen them in chat asking, have you got any bream ground bait? I'm not leveled. I'm not, and within space of an hour you can be leveled, so to make your own. And the ingredients are pretty cheap. If you're on Burg, you can make loads of money farming bream. So last one, and I'll show you the as far as I know, you're able to buy and craft what is it? Let's quickly look. Sorry guys, you do have to come through these. So if you're crafting this, I believe it's wet bread up to, is it pearl barley? I think it's wet bread up to pearl barley. Then you buy your pearl barley and grind it up to semolina, I think, and then you grind semolina up to garlic dough. I think that's the way. Have a look at M-Dogs. He's got a grinding. He's got all the grinding for ground bait and bait. So just watch him. I'm actually doing the egg dough to get me from here to 100%. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm grinding them. But ingredients for garlic is the wheat flour, which we have, a garlic, clover garlic, and sunflower oil, which I've got quite a few of. So once you get these, you can make your own. Once you can make your own garlic, I nearly said bread again then guys. Once you can make your own garlic dough and your own bream mix, you're self-contained, then you can just go to the bream spots when people shout them out. Ask what the bream spots are in chat, and you've got yourself got bream and garlic bream mix, bread feed and garlic dough. Right guys, let's just catch up. Oh my god, yeah, he was Awfulizer, you were here, mate. Everybody's got the same times in fishing, in Russian fishing for Wookie. Okay, mate, no problem. Anyway, so I think that's the lesson for today, Jim. I think that's the that's our lesson learned. I think we'll try. I think we're going into pike time, so we're going to go. Sorry guys for all the running. Another thing I've noticed, my stream, my monitor looks absolutely crystal and clear, but something I've noticed, and I do apologise, and I'm going to look at the bit rate, what I'm sending. Something I've noticed on stream is it pixelates when I'm running. Now, 3 years ago when I was doing my own streams and that, it didn't pixelate when I run. So I'm going to look at getting a better, can you see it pixelating? It didn't do that, and I've looked at the bit rate and it's only sending 2, and I used to send it for nearly 5. So I'm going to double my bit rate if I can in my settings, and that should stop that, and these quality of these streams should go a lot better, because because I'm not happy with that. I had a laugh. We had a really good stream yesterday, really good, and I watched a lot of it back. That's why I've not been up long, because I watched. I think I streamed for 7 hours and watched about 5. So you have to put it in your ground bait mix. It's good for eels. Okay. But I mean, if you look at the picture there, is it Wookie? We're talking about fishing too. You'd fish this as a still picture, wouldn't you? No, we're lucky to have it so that it's everything's moving, and I'm really happy. As you know, I'm nearly level. I think I'm between level 50 and 60 in fishing planning. I used to love it, but now this is the one with the correct mechanics for fishing. You can spin and look at the thickness of the line and the reaction of the line on the water and in the wind, and it's brilliant. So let's see what we're at. Our speed is still at 16 and mid drag is on 25 at the moment. We've had a 5k earlier on, but there was 2 cafe orders. We're still probably a couple of hours before getting into some trophy fish, because I don't think it's the time yet. But when they are on, it's a fisher cast over to these. I used to step back and stepped at side. Can you see how that shows a bit more of the channel? And I just cast down the side of these reeds. Just get the set, whoever's in chat on game. But I will try and improve mellow pork chop, Acker, Lieutenant Toe in game is very kindly donated a drink. Well, he sent £5 for a drink, which is that how much it is in pubs nowadays? My goodness, that's a lovely drink anyway. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Toe and mellow pork pie and things. So unfortunately it didn't display very well. It actually displayed the guy who paid for me my premium time this month, which is allowing me to make a few things and send a few things out, which it really does feel good when you've helped somebody out and set them up, or if they've not got energy, you've been able to, you're like that good Samaritan on the road where he needs a drink, or and you're able to supply that sort of thing. So without that I wouldn't have been able to do that. So big shout goes out to Shock Sir, sorry. Shockers in electric, Shock, and SIR Sir, all one word. You see him in game, just say aye. Ed says aye, and thanks for the premium month. That were brilliant. I mean, so you're level 6 now. There you go. See, when did you start? 4 o'clock. So the setup is pretty basic. I've ground these. I started back fishing about 3 to 4, as you guys in chat know, 3 to 4 weeks ago. I did about 4 days on Curie. Loved it. Caught fish. It's the lake I probably know the most. And then a friend called Bill, Drang in game, he said, I think if you're after making silver, you're just back in game, you want to go and farm bream. And I would say I've farmed in three week, possibly 8,000 silver. I've managed to get the Siberia caliber 80, which is on this reel. I've been able to buy this rod. I've bought a gold reel. I bought a load of tackle and I've no silver left. But as you can see, I had nearly 1,000 before I started. I've just bought a few things that I need to make some alcohol for me. So yeah, you can make money on this spot. So if you fish a pike through the day and move to the bream earlier than I've been moving, say move to the bream at 9, you can actually get a, well, I think my best were 308. No, it weren't my best. On here, my best is 500, but that was just a good session catching. I think I caught 12 eels, and I had a few bream in my net. So that was, I had one eel, what was a 5 kilogram eel, what was worth 296 silver. And then I had some 1.5 kilos, what were worth good money. So, but with this method for pike and bream, I think you're looking at lows of 200, highs of 380 silver. So if you have a bad day, you're probably still going to get, well, even say 150 to 200 on a bad day if you bream and your pike don't show so much. A bit like now. But you get yourself in a rhythm. I know you guys who've watched a few of the streams, you know, if once they're on, it's all go. You know, like this. Every cast were like this the other day. You know, and they add up. That fought bigger than its two sides as well. Yeah, well done. Is that bream? Are you on Old Burg? Oh, you might not have Old Burg open yet. As soon as you get to Old Burg, hook us up and I'll tell you. Well, you can just watch these streams and you can see what I'm up to. But hopefully the new bream spot when you get here will be well documented and everybody will be farming it. Gone into mode. Was that on Winding Rivulet? Farmer will let you, you know, where that gate opens, Farmer will let you go beyond thingy there, the silical trough there. And go and have a pee if you need one. And I think this has got something to do with putting points into spinning. If you've got a wobbler on, you put points into wobbler, it increases the chance of catching trophies. So, not that I won't catch a trophy, but if you put points into wobblers and spinning, you've got a better chance at catching. I don't have any points actually allocated, I don't think. Let's have a see, we got somebody chat, let's have a see. It's Awfulizer. Hey mate. Oh, look where he sent me. Awfulizer, you're a star, mate. You could see I was gagging there for a drink, and he sent me some moonshine. Are you still buying this? Are you making your own now? That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I mean in game, guys. I mean in game. So for them who didn't see earlier, if you now click hold T, you can actually, by T, the letter T on your keyboard, you can actually drag in your, say if I put that to there, so that I don't want to make a mistake by accidentally catching it. If you get a big fish on, you can actually hit key 7 and and up your tipsy count so that you get a bonus for being slightly tipsy. Being drunk catching fish in this game, okay, is a bonus. Just think of who were making the game, and they put an onus on the joke, tongue-in-cheek, that its in-game name is, let me have a look, it's Cat. Here, I'll show you, Captain. Sorry, I'll show you later. This is the one underneath your name is Cat's Bugger Nuts. That's Wookie game, Captain. Kingfisher, sorry. The Arthalizer. All these alias names are also known as. Listen to me talking. Headbanger and Ed's music. That's what you'll usually find me at in most games. And I can't think of any other aliases of me. So come on, Pikey. Now's your time. Now's your... Have a look at chat. The begging is strong with this one. In the sound of Lawrence... not what Lawrence, what was his name? It's the other guy who did the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh goodness me, it's going. Come on guys, come on chat, you good at your quizzes, help us out. Those are the droids you're looking for. That guy. My goodness. Brilliant actor. What's his name? Well done, Wookie, catching them. No, not in game. You can add them in Twitch. Oh, a little bit better. You can add them in Twitch, I believe, by right-clicking on the name, I think. Or clicking on the name, it says add friend, I think. Actually, there's some guys who were in here who, we were talking about rod strength and things like that, and I've actually looked over the stream we did, and they were actually trying to tell me, why is your reel stronger than your rod and things like that, and I'm going into a theory of well, if you have a 39 so for about an hour these guys are telling me, yeah, but why is your rod wider than your line? And I'm saying, well, if that's the case, you go and get a leader. You get a leader what's cheaper, and then I'm watching the video back and I realise I've got an 8.2 leader on this, not on this rod, on my Bream rods, and the guys were actually trying to get me to notice that what I were preaching I weren't actually doing. Now I'd stepped up. So basically, if I let a Bream rum or leave my rods out, if they bottom my rod out, they break my Asteria rods. That's what the guys were trying to sell, and I understand that. What I do is, if I can't hold it, I do snap the line. But obviously, it's a risk if you. I've also got, I think I've got 250 yards of line on. So I usually try and tire them out, and I don't let them get up to the full string. So I'm aware of that. Also, what was happening was the 8.2 was very soon getting worn. Well, the 6.4 was very quickly getting worn and going under the it was soon getting 15% or 10% wear, which I had to change it then. So what I was doing is using an 8.2 and letting it wear down to basically 6.4 and then changing my lure. So at the beginning, it's changing my leader, which is something I'm making myself, sort of thing. So yes, you're all right and I was wrong, which is nothing new. It's this rod. If you look at the settings on this rod, the 8.2 is stronger than the 7.8, but with the wear, it's probably what will go before this, even though there's 2% wear. But I'm not even taking the risk. If I've got a fish on what's taking line, I won't let it get to the end. I'd snap the line first. You know, I'll try and hold it, but I wouldn't. Once you get the warning, I'd just let the line go. So I'm not letting it actually get to the top of the tension bar. You know, the tension bar. I'm not letting it get to the top of the tension bar, and I'm not letting it bottom out. So I know I'm running a risk with that. I don't do it on any other things, but with the bream, I've not been getting any other fish in, only the bream, and they're not actually. Only the really big ones actually test that red line. You know, if I caught the mouse wheel and it took the it's a risk. It is a risk, what's not necessary, but touch wood, like I said, that's one of our sayings for being lucky. I'm not going to make a silly mistake like that, and if I did, I'd have to grind the I think the 700 to 800 silver these rods, so I'd have to buy another rod and grind it. But it's a risk I am taking, what's not necessarily needed. You could put 7K on instead of 7 point, you know, instead of the 8.2. It's just how I was snapping the 8.2 with the other rods that probably can go back to 6.4 now. But it's just worth noting that I did notice what you were saying eventually. God, if you watch that section back, they're all chipping in saying that, yeah, but your rod, why is your rod like? And I'm going, well, what happens is the kinetic energy of the solar system actually, because the pi, you know, the root of the pi r squared, and I were doing all the calculations of all these big rods need to be protected by using lighter leaders, and the guys couldn't draw me attention to what I was saying wasn't what I was doing. So do as I say, guys, not as I do. That's another saying. You know, one guy was teaching me to drive on a school of motoring thing, and he picked me up, and for some reason we were going to a different location to try 3-point turns and that. So he's running a bit late. Well, this guy, he's crossing his arms, steering. He's using one arm on the steering wheel. I go, what the you know what I mean, guys? This size is feed it through your hands, 10 to 10 pass sort of thing, or 20 to 20 pass sort of thing. Feed it through your hands, do this, do that. And I'm going, excuse me, you've just done everything wrong there. You've just had one hand on wheel. You're driving like a bus driver with one, you know, with the button. He just had his palm on steering wheel going right. He says yes. In the voice of the guy I'm trying to think of. It's not Lawrence Love, it's the other one. Oh goodness, can't think of it. These are not the droids. You're looking at that guy. So in his voice, he said, "Do as I say, not as I do." So anyway, I did pass my test for SCO and passed my driving test first time and motorbike first time. 17-year-old for my bike, and then 18 for. Well, I actually passed it on the first week of my birthday to get a driving license, sort of thing. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, we've actually look at that. Yet again, I've missed another Bream night. Now I don't know how long you want to keep me to keep running up and down this banking, but it's been a pleasure. I'm not getting these pike, am I? I think what I'll do is I'll look into getting some better notifications, because I was upset, not upset, but I wanted Mellow Pork Chop was kind enough to donate, and it didn't. It actually come up with somebody else's name with a higher figure than what he treated me, and I were really not. The word is upset, but I was upset for Mellow Pork Chop because I wanted like a gratitude sort of thing. He just donated, you know, sort of thing, and he didn't get that. Not gratification. He didn't actually get the thank you off the alert sort of thing. So his name's up in top right hand corner now, and I'm going to display that for a while, just why, you know, till he sees it sort of thing, and as a thank you. That was lovely of him anyway. I've run past me point, guys. So is it here? Let's see. I hope it's still here. Is it here? What am I doing here? Is it further? Goodness, guys, it's been that long. What am I doing? I've lost my spot. It's 67.59, isn't it, guys? That's not like that. That's it. Hooray! Goodness, it's all looks the same, isn't it? Right. This is what I look for. Can you see that? It looks like a piece of cut out concrete, doesn't it? So what I do, if you want to know exactly where I'm casting from, see that little corner there? That's my rod 1 spot. So that little edge, if you look out now, see that little tree over there? Well, it's a big tree, but if I show you, you see that's casting more or less for the big hole. In fact, that way a bit more. There we go. That's aiming straight for the centre of number 6. Oh, near enough. So that's my rod 1 spot. So I need to pinch the rod. And so fast now, time's flying. It's going to be daylight and time to go for pike again. So you guys with more gear will be able to have this as a set bream setup and set spinning setup. But at the moment we're just having to make do with like this. So we want bream. You can come in here and type bream, and that will sort you out the bream mixes. Even though I've got loads of bream mixes, you'll get just the stock bream mix, which is, excuse me guys, which is what you're after. In the game they actually made this for the bream, so this is a no-brainer. That ground bait mix is to attract bream, so you don't need to add anything else to it. That's the mix what in game is coded to attract bream. So you can, you know, you can use smaller roots. If you wanted more bites, you'd probably drop this down to S1 and not the S1R. But I'm okay as we're going. I've got all my settings to set because we've been using it on the. I have to look a bit less strong on for bream. Oh, guess what I've not done. I thought I were doing good then. Come on guys, what have I not done? Oh, Ricardo 13, thanks for joining stream, mate. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Anybody guess? I didn't put my clip, didn't set my clip. That's what I was saying when I've not done something. So that's what it were. All you guys who got that right. Big round of applause for you guys. So also, Spicy Gun asked how am I drinking that tea so fast. It's on one of the quick keys. It's number 4. If I want something to eat, it's number 5. If I dig a worm, number 6. And if we get a big fish on, and I can have 1 drink of that or 2 drinks of that to quickly get some alcohol in my system. Good. So how is everybody? And you know, if you're just joining, are you fishing? What you catching? Any good fish recently? That was a bit of me and a bit of the actual thing. I don't know why it did such a dramatic dip, but I think there's a fish on it. Yeah. Okay, guys, take our time. So I suggest, if it's big, bring it to the top first before you do your lifting, and only do 1 if you're lifting. Like that. If you're lifting, don't reel, and then once you get it up, reel again. And then obviously, you probably need. It acted like a 8 kilogram one, didn't it? That good fight. But that's the way to bring it in. Especially if you're on lighter tackle, reel to bring it to the top, and then it seems to go half its weight. So that's my suggestion of bringing them in. You sometimes better not actually pointing the rod at them. If you were doing that, say that were a big fish, I'd suggest just bringing it to the side a bit, so if it turns and runs, your rod's got a bit of give to, it's not just straight to the reel. It's actually got some give in the rod as well. That's how I do it in real life anyway, sort of thing. Good start, good cast, wasn't it? Fish straight away. Okay. Rod 2, they'll all need setting up because it is the clip has stayed the same, he says, as it's different, and I have these on a little bit more. That's my setting for these. And that's like a bit to right of where I want it to be, but I mean, once you know it's not going to break, you can lift and reel and drag it in fast. You can even press shift if it's less than it. Well, even if it's like that, you press shift, it comes in twice as fast. If you're fishing a fishing match, most of your fishing will be used bringing fish in with shift. For them who didn't think of using it, that's how to get twice as many casts in the game. Not happy with that rod 2's cast 2, but sorry guys. Rod 3, that should be the same. No, I must have been trying a different. I think I were trying a. I'm not sure if that rod had any. Yeah, it's got some in. I've no grey bait in this one at the moment, so. Okay, and I'm trying to cast for that, but with me not having points into reel and rod, I have to cast just a bit to left and he goes straight on. Oh, what an idiot. Usually it slices to it right, so no problem. Just laugh at me, guys. Okay, we've got our 3 rods feeding, and they should be able to catch a free bream now. And it's rinse and repeat, guys. This is it. Headache, put it down. I do usually reel in a little bit, just to take up the slack, you know. Yeah, so that's the smaller one, so I would do that and speed reel to get that one in. So it's, so you know, you're straight out again, sort of thing. Oh, you should be. Reel in just the tank there and then put it down, sort of thing. That's the speed sort of fishing. This feels a bit, well, it did, but it's, I don't think it's a 2 actually. No, don't think so. Just felt a bit heavier on this line. Still casting a little bit left of where I'm after there. Okay. Right, I do apologise, chap, but I'm good. Decade. Oh, good on you, Half-Lizer or Kingfisher, whichever you prefer. You get that big fish, mate. Yeah, mosquitoes different since I played 3-4 years ago. It's good to be back, but I've not actually fished it since getting back, sort of thing. Have you got a grassy on steroids? How am I not getting that text? Oh no, I can see it now. Sorry. I can see text on the screen. I couldn't see it in the... Does that chat need to be a bit smaller, or does it need to be a bit wider so it's not cutting out on second line? Let me try and make it a bit wider and a bit smaller text for you guys. Tell me if the text is better for you. I need it big for read, you see. Or is it better being the size of the game's text or a little bit bigger? If you've any suggestions to that, because it's you guys who are looking at the stream. So tell me if, like, if I go to chat, is it that one? I think it is that one. Right. So if I make it a bit wider, it makes it a bit bigger. That's not good. It's made the text bigger, but it's put it wider, which is probably not good actually. I probably need to go in and use smaller text then in that. That might be the option of that then. A smaller font. If I can find the actual... Sorry guys, just minimise out the game a second just to try and get chat be better for you. In fact, it looks massive with chat. Is that chat too big for you, or is it good? Okay. It's actually very big now. Oh no, it'll be on it'll be on tomorrow when I catch it. I know what you're saying though, bro. Actually, I don't think I've adjusted the chat one. I think I've adjusted something else. I probably messed it up actually now. I can hear it. I'm getting it. Sorry guys, I know it's frustrating when you guys are trying to catch fish and I've got fish on and I'm not catching them. Come on, why is it not coming in there? Can't see me line though. It's here now. Milky sky, isn't it? Really, yeah, I can actually read that from where I am actually, chat. Yeah, I know it's a bit of an eyesore, a bit big, but I can actually read what it says from where I am with my distance glasses. So that might be a... look a bit big, isn't it? The text. I can get it... before I had it the same size as the text of the game. So maybe that'll be better for you guys. I'll try and get it to when it flashes up that notify me that there's a chat, you know, somebody in chat wanting to get my attention or ask me something. I'm not sure. Orphalizer will know. Orphalizer is, or anybody, is Old Burg unlock level 12. I think it is actually. I think somebody was on it who just turned 12, sort of thing. Gone quiet. It did this before, didn't it? We were contemplating moving to the Pike early. Probably Pike time now. Although I don't think somebody told me that they don't like rain. They like bright weather. So I'm not sure on that. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant me then. No. Yeah, just keep going with head down, Wookie. You get there. Hi. Hi, Clement. Mystica, I think it is. Is her name? Clement Mystica. Hi, how you doing? Are you fishing? Welcome to the stream. We're actually trying to catch bream. Not sure if you're interested in catching bream or whether you're higher level or anything. Let us know a bit about you if you want. If you have any questions, the chat's really good for knowledge, really knowledgeable chat. But if there's anything I can help you with, let me know. Guys, say hi to Lemon for me. I'm just going to put this rod down and say hi. I'm not sure if they can audibly understand what I'm saying or anything. Yeah, authorized is correct, obviously. Not sure why it did it twice, but twice is nice. Oh my god, stop saying that, Decade. I was enjoying my fishing then until you said 90 million. Oh dear. Yo, hee ho, yo. Keep grinding, guys. Yeah, no rush. It'll still be there when you get your 90,000. 90 million, oh my god, 90 million. Yeah. I laugh when I get some of these small bream and they're like 80 odd XP or something. It's gonna take a while, guys. But that's more days chatting with you guys, which is going to be fun then. All being well, health wise with everybody. But we can have many plentiful funny streams and chats in stream. Where's our fish gone? I think it's pike time, guys. What do you think? Yeah? Watch this, I'll start bringing rods out, they'll start biting. Might not even be a matter timed out, them two pike now. But it's very rare they actually switch off altogether. Like that was 5 minutes without a bite completely, you know, not a bite at all. So now it's going perfect. The rain stops. Do you see? I'm sure it's just... I'm sure it's reacting. There we go, rain stops. Bite on rod 1, what's going to be me swap rod for my reel. Whiz. Oh, come on if you're going. Time's flying. I know I shouldn't be impatient, but I will go and take that out. That's me, guys. We're going to take that out and go and pike, which is what I'm going to do. Sorry, guys. Get this in. Let's see if we can get some of these big pike. Yeah, there's no rush like decades. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Decade. If any... I think I've been pronouncing Bavinock. I think it's Bavinock. So I might be wrong there, but I'm sure he just let me get on with what I think it is. Right, let's see if the cafe order's still on. Sorry for anybody. It was a shame it's pixelated, isn't it, guys? I do apologise about that. I'm going to sort that very soon. Hopefully I can up my bitrate. So them are still on. 77. Is that minutes left? Okay. We need 2 more of them. We'll get them in next session. For I'm sure we'll. Is that Bream? That 3.1 kilograms. So sort by weight. Sort by weight. There we go. So from here, these are the 3 smallest what qualify. So that way you're selling better fish at the store, sort of thing. So we just got 44 silver for nothing. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll go and get that pike, I think. And then we'll see what we've got in the net. Yeah, and like I said, I'm sorry about the pixelation when I'm running. I think it does sort itself out once it stabilises and I'm not obviously not be able to refresh the game fast enough to stream it. Whether that's a game setting, whether I need to have a further distance field of view or something, or get the game to what's the word? Get the game to, is that RPEG? I think that's RPEG, guys. I'll sort it out. I'll have a chat with a couple of the good streamers to come in chat, and I'm sure they'll help me out. I won't get in, as far as I can remember, I wasn't getting pixelation when running about in games. So I think it's a bitrate thing, double the bitrate what I'm putting out. I think it's on auto settings, and before I manually picked, like, I think it was 5,000 my old bitrate was sending out, and they were crystal clear, the 1080p at 60. Let's have a see. I've not took my rod off, have I? You know, I've done this every day, and I still get flustered at what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to swap the reel to there. So, you know, you can do that, guys. Don't think you can't interact with other setups. You know, this is now, that was me reel for bream fishing, but now it's my spinning reel. You know, so okay, sun shines out, all's looking good. When they are on here, it's a fish a cast. But let's hope they are on here. It's a funny time for pike. I think there is a shut-off time. I think it's something like 4 o'clock till 11. Look at time, guys. I think it's 4 till 10 or something like that. 4 till 12 in the morning, and at night I think it's something like 6 till 11 or something like that. So there is a quiet time through these hours where I'm just trying to fish now. But we'll see what we can get. We should get perch, and then the pike should come on really. Anybody else know exact pike times? And I just have to go into chat to move that up. Some funny comments in awful houses on a roll. I've been playing for this 4 years now. I have 3 accounts. I have level 20 for comps, level 27 just for smoking weed, and level 42 for big lakes, and we're smoking. So you're on level 27 there at the moment. Brilliant, offline, good stuff. So a big Cheech and Chong follower, Awfulizer then. Absolutely hilarious, their films. In my sense of humour anyway, that ticks it, this sort of thing, you know, makes me giggle. Come on, perch and pike, where are you? Okay, I have been casting round the corner. I'll fan it out and move about a bit, see what we get. I wonder if the perch will take top water. You've not seen me do my top water fishing, have you? Maybe that's an option. There's a lot of weed around here though, so that weed, maybe actually top water you'd probably go down there fishing that way, you know, aiming for up there and just bringing it back, maybe across that. Let's put a top water on and see if we can pick some off the top. That's the wrong button. Okay, let's see what works. And these are the new ultralight ones. Well, these work trolling on Curry Lake, or they did for me. That was okay. I'm gonna that's speed, isn't it? Right. I might bring it back in a bit. Yeah, that's one method of doing it. I'm actually doing the reel very fast, yet hardly touching the you know, the floating limit. Now, we've got to take into account that this is probably the quiet or the off time for the pike, so you know, we might get chub, we might get. Now the other way, well, we'll do it again at that, just to see if it doesn't do very well in on top of the weed. It doesn't seem to do the wrinkle, which you think it would, you know. Let's have a see. If you see there's a different, let's have a see. I have caught chub in here, but it doesn't seem to. Let's just go across this edge. It seems to float on top of it a little bit rather than, although it should take. Let's have a see other way. Okay, let's cast the other way. Try to keep the angle where you can see it won't disturb it water then. See it comes to top like a trout taking a fly then. I love that. And that's what I love about Curie Lake. With it being clear, you can see them coming up at tech them, you know. Like fly fishing. But it doesn't seem to, can you see how it doesn't seem to be working? Although there is rippling water underneath the weed, can you see it rippling? So it may be working. I'd have to do more testing for it to see. I don't think it's as effective on that. Wait. I have had them take with it being still as well like that, so it's sending some of the some attractant or some hypnotic, isn't it, when you start watching the circles? Especially if it's rhythmic sort of thing. There you go. They do very well actually under the feet. Possibly it may be worth standing back so that the tip of the rod, you know, something I don't like about the game, it won't let me put my rod down. The actual key, see, that's a game mistake. I always like keeping my tip right to the water. You can't actually see or fish what you're trying to fish there, you know, so that's something I don't like about the game. It may make you guys think about top water fishing, you know, if you see how good it can. I mean, I don't think this is pike time yet, but we're picking out pike off the top. And it's simple, you know. I mean, this is my way of doing it, just a little full speed reel and just a little, but you see it is doing it actually. You can see the ripples, but it's less effective, I think, on top of it. But that's my way. The actual, I think the proper way it should be done is actually slower. But I think it depends which rod you got. My rod flicks it a bit too far to what I want. But see that's so you reel in, and you just flick with your left rod, and that's effective too. It brings it in a bit too fast for me that way. You see how it's in already? You see that last jump? I don't like that. So it catches, but I prefer my way. You don't have to be too fast. I mean, I think that'll do it. If it doesn't do the walk the dog, you just speed it up a bit more, or hold the button a little bit longer. Tricky, is it the water, that one? That was supposed to be for the same place, that. Right, so like you see, that's not doing the water dog. I think if I angle a bit more, so you might have to. So I would speed my reel up, you see now. And you've got the water dog. So anything from, it depends on your reel and speed of. Right, I would. Let's just try again, cast it out there. And these work with all the top water, you know, you can do a little flick. Now I think that's like a controlled rhythmic. I mean, you can still do the flick with it, you know, you don't have to, you know, we can do one of them and one of them and one of them again, you know, and put a pause in. They do come up for it. A bit like when it did when we got here, just give it a second before you lift it out at water. See where there's action here, but it starts lifting your rod. I hate that. You have to sit there really like that. See it, you know. I like the angle of the rod to be in a direction I choose, and my view to be in a direction I choose, because I like looking around. Is it Fishing Planet what you can hold the right button and it actually lets you spin round and view this? That could do with adding into this game. You know, if you hold the obviously it can't be right button because that's the thingy. I'll just see if we can get a bit closer to. We're not getting the walking the dog, but they're there. You see what I mean? Now, how they've got the game, you're not even reeling into that. You'd have to be going along the side on the edge. But they've got a little, you know. So stand off a bit and. It does do a wake as well. Let me just show you. You see the wake? That's like a waking fly on, like a caddis or something like that. What you can do with flies, fly fishing. So if you slow it down, you can actually get it to for a wake on the water. You know. So try all these things, guys. It's all top water, and it's all. I love it. I've got all my points into the, and I was getting into it 3 years ago. I just got all my stuff, and I was, you know, it puts a wake on. I've done videos on Curie, videos on Volkov of top water fishing for pike and that. If you're on YouTube, you can search me. Search for Volkov top water fishing, and all the videos where I did will come up. Because there's a really good pike spot right next to where you hire the boats, where you spawn in. Just the other side, the corner of the shed going towards the train station. That corner, there's some reeds and lilies there, and top water around there. I loved it. I've never been on since coming back, but I'll be trying it soon. I'll make a video of it, see if it, because we didn't have these lures, you see. These lures it's a little bit fast, but it got that other one, remember? So you always have to remember what you've caught fish on at speeds at. You know, and then when your proper times come, you can go back to your, we should be trying the funky minnow now. It's coming into hot times, I think. Let's just do the, oop, silly. 25, that one, isn't it? I have to remember that's not the real speed. You know, we're coming back into a game what you're not used to, and all your muscle memory's not right. So just get your different patterns and see if any work better than others. You know, something look a bit too far, I look a bit too fast. So it's a shame we can't do that. What I want to do here, I'll try and drag it slowly, but I can't get the angle, and it's bringing in a bit too fast. So that's. Oh, a big splash, see that? Okay, we'll get the other bait on now. I think we should get some decent. I've had up to a 7.5 with them lures. These are my top water. All these. This is one of my favourite ones. Caught on all these on Curry. These are lighter versions of the hoppers. And these look massive, but they're actually even lighter than the 3 gram ones. So you can do your ultralight fishing for your pike with these. You know they work now, you know, so we'll get a set of them. If you had to buy one, just get the number 4 first. But the gold, the yellow and the gold, that one I've caught good with. That one and the perch colours I do well with. So if you were buying these, I'd buy that first, then that, then that, and they all catch. But then the gold one seems to do better than the others. Okay, guys, that's my little top water things that you may or may not known about. I do like top water fishing. It reminds me of fly fishing, really. I've got 2. That's the stock. Is it stock? That one. That's the stock one. And the other one, I think I've put bigger roots on that one. 3s on that one. So we'll start with the stock one first, and I'll get my angle. And I'm halfway back to my bream spot. What are you doing, Ed? There we go. All my settings are wrong, aren't they? This wants to be... Obviously, do your own speeds. That's what I've been catching with just reeling in. As you see, you know I can do all the twitching and stuff. This peg just seems to just like how I've been catching them. It's just reeling it in at that speed, and they seem interested. Obviously, we're not going through that little spot, you see. So you'd probably want to be here to actually, you know, and be able to cast a bit further than me. You know, and then you could actually may catch them under the feet then, you know. There's definitely a hot spot under the feet there. That's just the lure coming to the surface. But try different things and take note of what works and try them again on other spots. And got pins and needles in my fingertips. I'm just at a funny angle with my mouse. again, and all I do is just reel it till it stops reeling and lift. And the big ones have been coming in exactly the same as them. I said I've had more luck from around that area to the right than I have that way, but there's fish all over, guys. Are we in already? I think when it's on you catch it in every direction, you can cast really. For you guys who are not into spinning, and this is fun. You know, it's just like casting your feeder in, and then it's just like bringing your feeder back out, sort of thing. And there's either a fish on or not. You can do. I mean, that is literally casting in and reeling back in. So don't be daunted by all these walking the dog and twitch and stop and go and twitching, and you know, just get into it and try different things. I mean, simple things like if you press the shift, it doubles the speed, or it speeds up your retrieve. That's one of the retrieving methods. So just reeling in, pressing shift now. Watch the. It's not actually done it, so I may not be going fast enough. So let's just speed up a little bit so we get that working. Let's guess that way. Then I can. It may have been being held up with weed then. Okay, so you've got your normal retrieving speed, and then if I press shift, you see speed up on the bottom. That's a retrieve style. So don't forget to add the shift in. Another one is retrieve and stop. I'm not sure I can show you that one. It's just literally going at your own reeling speed and then pausing. You see retrieve with pause? That's another one. Now how easy are them, guys? The harder ones are stop and go with the floating funky minnow. I'm not managing to get it. I may get it with the 15 because I think it goes deeper. But how you can do the stop and go is it's a floating lure, so you take it down to its actual. You take it down to. Nearly had one then. You take it down to its float. If you watch in the area, can you see it float up? To get it to stop and go, you have to reel it in, let it start floating up, but start reeling before it breaks the surface. Right, so you reel in, 1, 2, 3, reel in, 1, 2, 3, reel in. It's obviously you've got to do more than 3 to get the actual 1, 2, 3, 4. Count how many times it takes to come to say, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6 seconds. So that was 6 seconds from its deepest part to actually surfacing. So I've been doing it a bit quick. So I'll try to do it on the 5. So it may need a bit more speed to get to its depth, but that's its depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's doing it. 3, 4, 5. I think I'm actually reeling in too much on each spot. We got one actually, guys. But that's stop and go. Let me just see if I can show you the technique with a heavier lure. Let's see if it goes deeper or slower. 15.4. This is just its bigger. Need some drink. Sorry guys in chat, you know when I get a bit I do apologise. Up in smoke, yeah. Brilliant film. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, mama. Oh, there you guys. You gave me laughing now. What a film. What did he say? What's your name? Is it not on there? Oh, it's so funny. For the guys who don't know what's Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. If you've got a sense of humour, you'll love that. Right, I think what's happening here is I'm not getting it down fast enough. But I think it's the, you know what people are doing, the fast. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the twitching, it's the stop and go I'm after. Yeah, I got it with this one. Anyway, we'll try the big one over there. And we'll just do... We're into one already, guys. Don't think it's big. Well, it might be big if it's a perch. I got a 1.6 trophy the other day doing fishing like this, guys. I put the... I'm going to try the... You know, I said I've got bigger roots on one of the... I'm going to try the one with bigger roots, just for an interest sake. Because they are taking that one, and that's the one what got the trophy 12. Somebody got a 12 trophy the other day. Trying the one with it, I've got 3 roots on this. But I think they're the same make. Happy 3 is it? So they're the same make but bigger hooks. So let's see. And we're running out of time for these, for what we were trying. But let's. Oh, that's way too fast. What's going on, guys? My fault. And with all the messing about, maybe if I'd have just cast here for a full session, full night, we would have probably caught more. I just wanted to show you them few things, you know. Fry, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm good, pal. We had a good stream the other day. Yeah, great. But have a guess who's got his ground bait up to 100? Yay! Might be stuck here. That was timed. Do you see the splash then? That timed itself well. So that's big oots, 800 gram fish. Not all plans work, you know. Yeah, correct, spicy gun. I think. Having said that, sorry, Fry. I think you're Dutch. We're catching. It should have been like this all day, really. So what you've got to do is you've got to work out which are the peak times and how can you optimise fishing for pike and fishing for bream. What I usually do is if the bream are catching, I stick with the bream, and then once they dry up, I move to pike. But also, if you were getting, you know, 2 and 3 kilo pike every cast, don't run to get on bream. Just fish them out until they go dry. You know, the bream will be there when you've... And just take advantage of how the day's going, sort of thing. I really do want to fish under my rod, and I don't want to walk back because it's limited my casting. So I need a new rod and reel for dedicated spinning, I think. Never cast with a casting rod in this game. They say it's a lot easier and a lot more better presentation for spinning for fish. So maybe that's the next. Well, I'm after the cart rods first, and then maybe I'm going to walk back a bit. Let's see if I can bring it across the centre here. Maybe a bit faster. It's really strange. Very strange. Might get stuck actually. Very strange. Sometimes the retrieve seems slow, and I walk round the corner to the other peg, the one to the other side of this. I think we're into a fish. I think. I don't think it's big. And it seemed twice as fast, you know. That was over near the reeds over there, so, you know, don't be scared of fan casting. Do it every segment, like segments of a cake, you know. Skingy segments, sort of things of a cake. Somebody had a birthday the other day, now. The guy who's telling me now. He's just been cured of cancer. It's a wonderful thing. I'll have. Goodness me, you heard it now. Captain Lockheed, of course it was. Oh, my neck. My brain doesn't work. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Captain's got his birthday last week and got some wonderful news. Got detected cancer, and he turned the lights out. Pour another 5p in. Goodness. And that's wonderful news. He mentioned it on the other stream. That's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Really early diagnosis and successful complete they got it, sort of thing, which is fantastic. Right. Sorry guys, this is going to pixelate again, isn't it? Have I put my rod down? Won't be the first time I've left a rod. Actually, I saw a rod and reel, I've took a screenshot of it. Somebody's left the rod and reel. It was just there, you know, as if that happens in real life, that you get to a peg and somebody's left the the bank stick or something, and it was on one of the pegs I got to. So that way, it wouldn't let me use it though. It wouldn't let me pick it up. So, but nice touch there. I thought that was very clever. Okay, guys. I'm sorry it's a lot of this running, and we're not getting any big pike, have we? We have been lucky with pike before and got the pike order. Just check this chat for a second. Give me a sec, guys. I'm sorry I keep having to. Yeah, I was lucky that Shock Sir, shock as in electric shock, Shock Sir, SIR, all one word, he treated me to months of premium, and in that time I actually, yay, I ground this up, and I couldn't wait to run to my rod to put a PVA on. But unfortunately, you go to your rod and it says, you go to the rod and it doesn't say that, that's me, sorry guys. You go to your rod and it says, to use this, To make this ability available, you need to develop the skill to 100%. What? Oh no, and where am I at? I am at 88%, so a bit to go. I was asking, do I need to be doing bait fishing, because that is the one what is the next one open. But yeah, so I can make me ground bait sort of thing. I can make the ground bait for the eels like you did for me. So that's awesome, mate, and I really appreciate what you did. To them who if anybody sees a PVA and they have a friend who's premium, get the recipe and get your premium friend to go shopping, get the recipe, and you can actually use baits what you're not actually your level yet, things what are not allowed to buy. You can buy them, but you can not allowed to use in game. If a premium person puts them into a ground bait for you, then you can use them recipes. So Fry, which is free is it? Fry actually was very kind enough. In fact, I can show you. Take a bow, Fry, because this was wonderful what you did, mate. I can find you now. Have I passed it? Tell me, stop, up, down, up. Goodness, I need to go back spec servers, my eyes are... Where's Fry? He was in here, definitely in here. Oh, there he is. Yay! Okay, so how kind's this? Look at this, guys. Now, can't see it there, but Fry made all these for me with no financial help from me whatsoever, and was very kind to send me them as well. He knows I like my top water, and I think them are top water, but brilliant. What a man, and very, very thankful for that. So if I go into, I know I'm missing me Bream time, one second in that, and we'll be good to go. If I go into this one, look for Fry, I'll probably type it in actually, a bit faster than finding it. Right, you're on this end of one actually. I've made a load of ground bait. It was eel, wasn't it? Eel for head, I think it says. Anybody see it? Well, I must have missed it. Eel for head. Is there a search bar at top of this? No, I'm making everybody dizzy and sick now. Sorry, guys. Is it alphabetical? If it is, I should be able to. No, it's not. Well, maybe it is. Ads. He'll do. I made them. It's got to be somewhere. Try. Heal and barber. Oh goodness me, my brain. That it? There we go, blooming that took me a bit. Find you there, pal, there you are. And this is the ingredients, guys, look at this. Rapeseed, zebra mussels, chopped worm, dried krill, and I had not had, the only ones I had, what I could make out of them was chopped worm and fish oil. That's the only two I could actually use in a ground bait. And Fry actually made me this eel recipe, what was a PVA recipe, what It's a way that low-level guys can actually use these high-level ingredients, and that worked because it got me a 5k. It got me this. Where are we? Oh, it's the highest. Old Burg, highest amount of silver, highest amount of XP. All thanks to that ground base, I think. I just landed on them right, and there it is. 5 kilogram eel. Boop, boop. There's that, guys. Good, isn't it? So, good stuff, and let's get these in. Thank you so much, Fry, for that. I'll never stop telling you thank you for that, mate. Unless you tell me to stop telling you to thank, you know. But thank you anyway. I'm sorry for coughing. I'll clear my throat. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Just a tickly throat. Okay, give me a minute. So I'm definitely not optimized. I'm a lot more efficient without having to minimize out again to talk like. So try it yourselves, you'll get better results than I'm getting. That's what I'm trying to say. I love what you guys are joining me with. Okay, so that's 2. We need a rod on. Give us a sec, guys. We need to pinch our rod off, our reel off there, and we need to put it on here, and we need to pick it out, and we need to 1728. Just for my things, that for the cat, for the bream, sorry. Let's get it out, reel in a bit. Okay. Okay, I've not got a lot of tension on this one, so that's why I want it to be able to do that. Just took the strain of the initial strike out of it. So the idea is to mix this sort of fishing with the pike and get yourself a 24-hour window of opportunity, you know. It may be that you do bream at night, pike early morning. You may need to go on to cruisings or something like that. There is cruisings on the bottom. There's a cruising hotspot at the moment, active on the bottom. I call it Pike Corner. It's like just show you. There's on this bridge halfway across, casting southeast, is it? Casting southeast, straight down the middle of that channel, in between the under or over the lily pads. Either side there's weed. Just over the lily pads there's a crucian and gibble hotspot there. They're catching a lot. Using bottom feeders, they're fishing on honey doe. But they are hooking into grass carp as well. But give that a go, guys. Between, you know, say 12 and 5, and that'd fill in then you could run back to the pike spot, fish pike till 9, get back to here for 10 till 6 or 8 in the morning, or even go, if they're still biting on the bream, I would fish that as long as you're getting kilo bream, fish it. When you start getting roach in your swim and white bream, I think the bream are not optimal. Can't play to you. You know I'm musical. Well, won't try to be musical. Dee 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 dee. I need another rod. Yeah, Star Spangled Banner in there, guys. Dee 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 dee. I need a woman. I need 2 rods. Dee. What you doing? Just play me rods, don't worry about it. Play me with my rod. Sorry, I'll clear my throat, guys. I believe I've just said your name correct and I had my mic muted. I don't believe it. And hello, Lakapaka Maka Pika Zoo. It was something like that, but it was more smoother the first time I tried it. And I had my mic muted, it was perfect. Oh, welcome to the stream, buddy. I might have been better keeping my mic muted and just typing in, "Hi mate." How's it going? And don't ask me to type that in. It would, you know me and my typos on my light, guys. So a bit of action, 6:30. Now, people who are just joining us or they've not seen the bream swims really active. When they're active, all 3 rods are going like this all the time through the selected hours, maybe 10 o'clock till 6 in the morning. You're getting 3. So if they're not doing that, they're not as active as they have been. And this is the case. These are not as have I just cast that in without any GB on it? No one's not got GB. That's all right. That's got GB on. TB ground bait. That's what that stands for. Why am I not? Oh, it is. Sorry. Well, because yesterday was such a long stream, and I had so much fun. I've slept most of the day, actually, guys. I literally turned the computer on, and it's first time I've had happy hour in the daytime. I switched the computer on. I've gone past me where I usually get up. I usually have 4 or 5 hours sleep, and I think I've slept double that, thanks to you guys tiring me out. And so no plans of a stream or anything, because we had quite a long stream the other well, it was still fresh in my brain from going to sleep, sort of thing. And we had a really good stream, another long stream. I think it was 7 hours, but it were active most of the time. It was brilliant, and so I gets online and casts in happy hour. Dink, cast my first cast straight away. Happy hour went. Rod bends round and it feels it good. So what do? I just minimise it again quick, press this record stream. I could always stop it if it was nothing or something. So anyway, I gets this carp out, Bream, oh my goodness, get this pike out, which is 5k, thinking, start of a good stream. And then for the next 10 casts didn't get a bite, sort of thing. So, you know, as usual with me, as soon as I click start streaming, the fish go, haha, not likely, you know, you want to catch me? Come and try it, sort of thing. So, so even though we've been, I'm trying to put ground bait on, but I'm struggling bad. It's that rod, is it? No, it isn't. It's that rod. So, I think I've been here once. Eddie, you got 3 rods, so you're going to have to come 3 times. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, we got a bite on one. They do stay on the... What's this? It come off. They do stay... That won't catch much on rod 2, have we? They do, once they are on, they do seem to stay on the so you've got time to cast them out if, you know, now rod 3's fishing while we are bringing this fishing. That sort of thing, you know what I mean. So, these add up. They do, I mean, the amount of 5 silver to 7 silver, you get, you know, 20 of them, they're good money. So I think we might have a fish on there. Don't think it's anything big. Just saw the line go slack. That's what I like doing. I like watching my line. Don't just wait for your beat. When you're fishing, if you don't fish in real life and you're not used to fishing games and things like that, you see the black lines going into the water. Sometimes them will move without... You watch the line. I mean, that's notified you've got a bite on rod 1, but I'm bringing this in. Right. So if you get it so where you can see all 3 lines, sometimes them lines will move. You see how the line's on slack on rod 1. It can't actually activate the bell with a slack line, so you wouldn't get any more notifications on that, even though there's a fish on it, you know. So watch the lines. Sometimes they'll just move from one place to another without your bell going off. You can strike at them. That's a fish running. That means a fish has got your hook and the bait in the mouth, and it's swimming to another location to eat something else. So that's when you take your opportunity to root the fish, you know. And you'll miss bites, fish will get off. That happens in real life too, you know, but just enjoy it, no rush. And you're actually supposed to be enjoying the environment, listening to the birds twitter, and you know, and it's great, peaceful. Look at the reflection of the birds flying over on the right. I think it's ace. That's brilliant, that. I hope they're not vultures. What have I done? And we've got quiet again. So you've got the option now of sticking it out, throwing some brown bait, see if it brings them on. go into another peg, I call them peg spots. When you get a fishing spot, we call them pegs because they peg them out when the fishing matches are on and things like that. So that's how what peg are you on, sort of thing, you know, when people are asking you when you've been drawn out for your matches and stuff. So if you even say peg, it means the spot what we're fishing next or the spot we're on. And for those who don't want me spinning, this catch straight through. You know, you can catch all day just fishing for bream like this. You can change your bait and go for the roach and the silver bream. Also, I caught in that little circle, if you were looking, let's see if I can zoom in. Can you see the little lily pad? Sorry. It's like a little letter C, isn't it? Really. I cast a live bait into the middle of that, like tongs, aren't they? Really, like open pliers or something. Right in that little gap between the lily pads, I dropped a live bait in there and got a little 1.5 kilogram pike. So anybody who's into live baiting or also just casting through them and to the side. Sorry guys with the zoom. I've cast from here and from the reeds in front of us there, cast across them and to the right of them lily pads and got pike. So that's an option too. You could also, you could do your pike fishing from here without doing the running about the lake sort of thing. You could float fish on the edge of them lilies, just move over a bit. You could float fish here, there's nothing stopping you from getting some float fishing rods out, you know. So you've a lot of options, you know, to do what you want. What I'm trying to do is optimise the silver intake, which has not been very good. For the last 4 days I've not done very well with silver at the moment. I know I've been spending willy-nilly, but I've not been getting full nets of fish neither. Where you have 3 rods going, maybe one would go, you catch that fish, then maybe the other rod would go. That's like a third of optimal sort of thing of what it used to be the last few weeks. Maybe they're on the move, maybe maybe there's already moved to another spot. So we'll keep our ears and eyes open and see if anybody says new bream spot, and hopefully it'll be me telling you. Hey guys, new hotspot, new bream hotspot at, you know, and wherever it be on here at the moment. If it ever died off completely, I'd probably go to Curia Lake and go for the pike through the day and troll, or vice versa, you know, go for the pike and do the trolling through the day and night and just try and pick some of them off. If anybody be interested in seeing that, I can go to there for a few streams. Oh, somebody's got the sabre, so that's very good. In chat, and in the game chat, sorry, not our chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, did somebody ask, can you show how to fix gear? It's in the workshop. Yes, how to fix gear, let's show you. Well, there's workshops in each, I'm not sure I have enough silver to actually repair anything at the moment, but you have to disassemble it from, well, I'll rephrase that, don't disassemble with your rod anyway. I think that throws your rod away. You have to take the reel off the rod if you're repairing rod and reel. So I'll word it like that. I think I told you I threw a brand new rod away. Like I said, I started 9 months into a And what I did, I clicked on the rod. I'd just bought brand new rod, something like this, just bought it. It weren't as good as this, but I bought it. I clicked it open, looked at it, and all these words are Russian. And I'm looking at the thing, and it's saying blah blah blah, and it said how many I think it was K, I think it was KR or something like that. I think that's how they do the strength and thing. But anyway, I didn't know how to get out of the game, and instead of pressing that and going back, I think I pressed that, and it actually just threw it out of my game. It weren't in my game after. So be careful what you're doing, guys, with things like that. Okay, I do have some reels. What a cheat reel might be able to. So you come to the workshop, you press. You've already say you wanted to repair that reel. You disassemble. I best stop saying that. That's because you press the X, take it off the rod. And now you can see it's there. And you would, with any others, this is a free rod if anybody wants a free reel and a free spinning rod. It's at the back of the shed on Cottage Pond. If you've not got that yet, or you can go and get that rod and reel from the back of Cottage Pond. And you can get a float rod as well, a bamboo rod. One a day, I believe, if you snap them. Or I might be wrong though. You might be able to get more than one a day if you're stopping them regular. Okay, so sorry about that. You wanted to know how to repair it. So, with it, you press the E, and you pick what you want to repair. So, say we're looking at this to be repaired. You don't have to repair everything. If that, you can get this spool right down here. Right down here. I believe he said 5%. Gene, who when it were questioning. When they repair this, you get a replacement. They give you a brand new one. They throw this one away and give you a new one. So don't be saying, "Oh, I've got to repair this. I've got to repair this." Don't repair this. This is your spool, and then once you get down here, you go say I want repair. It's the same money whether you pay repair at that percentage or repair right down here. They just give you another spool, so that's what you're paying for. So it's the same money there or the same word down here. So wear them down. I think it's same with ball bearings. It's a replacement, but I think the ball bearings, he said, don't wear them down too far or something like that. I may be wrong. Hopefully the chat can help me out on that one. The three things for repairing that I believe is that one, and that one. I think that's the repair bill. Oh, hold on. Is it like that? Sorry. The friction brake is the strength of your reel when the fish is taking the line away and you use your mouse wheel. That's a friction brake. If that is worn, it will hold less and less, so it will need less strength to pull line off your reel, because your friction's going weaker and weaker by percentages. So when you want to repair, it's okay at the moment. It's quite high, so you won't need to repair that. But keep an eye on it when I think he said 6 to 10%, but maybe chat can help again with that. Grease is what it says. It's just oiling your reel and maintenance sort of thing. And the mechanics, it looks like that does one to think. So for them 3 points, I'm going to take that one out. Actually, I don't think it needs that one yet, but that one needs repairing and probably a grease. So that it would be 75. And what you do, you don't get it doesn't do it instantly. So I click that. Now that is 37 minutes to repair. Sometimes they go a bit faster, I've noticed, but just check on it. And you can't use that reel now. So maybe I believe you need I might be wrong on this. Drang said the game needs to be open while it's repairing, but I don't think it does, because I closed it off, my game, and when I come back, the reel was done, but it may, I don't know. So make sure it's at the end of a session, or you're doing something else, you can leave it open. Just check it one way. If you close your game off and you go back in 36 minutes and none of your minutes have gone away, you need it repairing in game. So in that case, you would repair it at the beginning of your session, so that you can be fishing with 3 other rods or whatever, float fishing, while your reel is repairing at the start of your session, so that it's repaired in the time while you're fishing. So that's repairing. It'll take that long to repair. You know what I mean? Reel rods, I believe, eyes can be repaired. I'm not sure about the others, guys. It's been that long since I looked at it. But same again, they give you a new set of eyes. They don't repair the eyes. So let them wear down, and don't worry about too much wear. There is a problem with wear on rods. You've got to take into consideration the wear on the rod to how strong the rod is. If you had 25% wear on a rod and it was a 40 kilogram rod, that rod would only be 30 kilograms strong. You know what I mean? A quarter of the strength of the rod is gone. That's how I believe it's worked out. So be careful of wear on your rod. I believe wear on your rod is when you're fishing and you're constantly in the red. Try and keep your reeling in the yellow when you're reeling in, and it may only be on the reels that takes account on. I think using braid wears the rod more than you. I think it said using nylon line damages the rod the least. So I think there's like some what's the word? Some sort of I can't even think of a word for explaining it. I think the braid is like grinded away of the eyes of the rod, more abrasive to the eyes of the rod than nylon, and I'm not sure about fluorocarbon. But if you're using fluorocarbon leader, it doesn't matter. It's what's going through the eyes of the rod, and that's more or less how to repair a reel anyway. If that's helped any. I don't know other things you'd repair. You may want to spring clean and go through. I don't know what I'm doing. What? It's 2 o'clock. Oop. We better go back to our rods now. So hopefully that's helped whoever needed to know how to repair a rod or thing. I could have shown you I think somebody asked how do you make leaders, but that might have been in game chat actually, not in our chat. And I sometimes I've not done what I like doing. I've not put my lights out for evening. Oh, you won't believe how painful my shoulder is. I've got a frozen shoulder. I've had it nearly 2 years, guys. I've had 3 cortisone injections. It's not touched it at all. But I'm just in a funny position, leaning on my elbow, and it's going straight through my left shoulder, and it's that shoulder what's. Actually, I'm due my painkillers, so that's like my little notification that my painkillers have worn out my system. But it's so painful. Oh my god! I've had to just stretch my arm out and twist it so my hands facing up, my palms facing down, sort of thing, to actually relieve the shoulder. Old age and dry rot, I think that's what doctor said I'd got. Okay. I think we've got the option of going running piking again if you'd like me to do that, or we can just wait it out and actually do an early session on Bream. That's something we've been needing to do for the last couple of, so we can see what we get through the day, I suppose, in a session. I know what I do need to do, guys, soon is make myself a drink, and because I literally turned the computer on and started streaming straight away. I woke up, so I haven't made myself a drink or anything to eat yet. It's just a thing. I could leave you watching, you know, watching my rods for me, but I think it'd be better if I, you know, close the stream and make it short so that people can actually watch this without it being a mega stream and a long stream, and then maybe in an hour or so start another stream. I don't know how you guys. So I hope that helped you, Wookie. See, we're getting bites, so there's no problem. I kept picking up fish. Oh, I need to take me. I need a drink to actually drink the painkillers. So, well, this is different. This is a cruising, I think. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Da, da, da. Lovely fish these in real life and thing. I love cruising car. Love fishing for cruising. Beautiful fish. Beautiful little creature. Hope that helped you, Wookie, with the... If there's anything else you're not sure about, or... I mean, I can only tell you what I know from what I did before in the game, sort of thing. So things... If anything I say are different, guys in chat, just try and correct me or put me right, sort of thing. You're level 7 now, mate. Well done. What's that? Can you show me how to fix gear? Spicy, I hope I've helped you out with that, mate. Okay. Like I said, you don't have to repair everything straight away, but you do have to keep an eye on it. Some of the guys, the most important thing to watch for repair, I suppose it's leader. I mean, the leader is... If you look at the leader, I noticed you guys fishing on 6.4 leader. Have a look at your leaders. If you've been fishing a few nights, they were away, and I think I lost a fish, and I was using 6, and I just took it in my head that should have snapped a 6.4 leader, but it weren't a 6.4 leader because I think I've thrown them away now. But if you look at the whir of, I mean, this has got 6%, but the other one I'd like, it was something like 20%, 22% were. I'd been fishing from all 3 weeks on that 6. So it literally was, instead of being a 6.4, it was a 4.3 kilogram leader, you know. And so that's not catching. So I snapped on the big trophy bringing in, because when I went to lift it brought the what said it was 6.4, but it was literally 4.3. So as I'm lifting and putting all the force on I snapped a 4.3 leader basically. So actually I can't touch anything because they're all out, but just keep an eye on them, because if you've changed the leader and not done all the lot, that's the same. Was that the same one? That's 6.7. That's 6.4. So them have been put on at the same time. Now this is a different configuration rod and wheel. Let's see if there's more wear on this one. This is got less wear. Maybe it's a newer one. But that, you don't want to be letting that go too high, because it's taking the strength of what you think your fluorocarb, your leader is. So keep an eye on that, that's important. And obviously your rod and your reel settings, keep an eye on them. Your line, look at your line and how much line, that's pretty bad, that. 90% wear on your line. So 20% wear on a let's work it out. So that's 7, so 16, 20%, so that's 5% of 16. Go on guys, do your math. Not 5%, a fifth of 16. So a fifth of 15 is 3 in it. So literally it's 3 kilo less once that gets 20. So it's not a 16, it's a 13 kilogram line. Do you get it now? That's what I'm thinking, how it works. So you don't have like a 16 kilogram line. It actually deteriorates the strength of the line. So when that gets to 20, that becomes a 13 kilogram line. It doesn't change, that's just worked out in your head sort of thing. It'll be a little bit more than that, probably 13.5 or something, because I will work into 15, make it easier on my. So yeah, not very good online. That's even worse. Look at that, 27. It's like somebody's going to be needing some line in a bit. But you can see I am wearing it down as well and still bringing fish in. So it's, I mean, you'd never do that in real life. That's they have just to put it on something that they have to give you something to pay. You need to pay for, everything's got to be paid for, sort of thing. So they want you spending your silver and getting frustrated and buying gold, gold stuff and stuff. So we need to get some new line. I think I've got a lot what need throwing away. These won't thrown out, especially that one, but they do. You put them on a rod or a thing, it works, but you might lose a good fish on it. So always take that into account. The chance of losing a trophy or something with your line getting weakened. See, that's a nice fish at 6 in the evening. So hopefully these little things have been helpful. We've covered a few more little bits and bats. Excuse me guys for coughing. Let's have a look. Let's chat. Completely got uncoordinated though. I thought I'm actually muting my mic to actually go to my chat instead of minimising my windows and leaving my mic on. Oh my goodness. So I got everything wrong way around. It just shows that not really awake yet, guys. So I'm still having to click that messages. Oh, hello Patrick Gamer. How you doing, mate? Great to have you in the stream. How you been doing? Are you fishing? I'd like to thank everybody who's been helping out in stream and helping other people when they ask questions, because you do know it's a deficiency I do have in in my game. I don't seem to be able to multitask very well and ask I think it were all it's Aurora. It could have been Captain Lockheed. I said, I think I've got a problem. He said, yes, you got a problem. You sort of thing, because one guy's having tell me you've got to bite, and the other guy's telling me check your messages and read your messages, and Rangers is going catch a fish already. I think so. You know, guys. I'm trying. I am trying. Well, as some of the guys in chat will tell you, I'm very trying on a few nerves and that. But we have fun. We've been having fun. Been having some good streams and good chats, good help and comments in our chat. Some great charitable guys, and brilliant, really. Everybody helping out. It's been wonderful. I'll just check the chat in a minute. Nice fish for early evening. So we've been missing this. We've been missing these few fish. God, God, I nearly screamed out with my shoulder then, guys. Sorry. I need to take my tablets, definitely. I'm going. I think, guys, I do not want to go offline, but I think I'm going to have to go offline for it. You know, and get some to eat and get me tablets and that. Again, a bit of a dull headache. I'm giving myself an headache. That's where it is. It's not you guys. It's me. And I don't want to actually say, "Be right, get back, guys." But I'll tell you what we have been doing. We've been missing these early bream and not catching these because we've been targeting the pike. Now that's a good bream. If they're feeding from, 6 o'clock onwards, we've been missing it by 6 hours. So get on it. Anybody who's parking now, well, I'm not telling you come back. If you're parking and you catch your fish, carry on parking. But if it's slow at the parking, the breams that, breams feeding on this day anyway, at this temperatures on this peg, this spot. Sorry, I've got a message on it. Oh, it's Fry. Hi, Fry. Oh my goodness, what's he like, that guy? Goodness me. Thank you so much, Matt. Brilliant. Isn't he good? Awesome. Awesome fry, mate. Can't thank you enough. And actually, it brilliant, my mate. Look at what he's been sending. You're wonderful, pal. Thank you so much, Fry. Thank you for them. I'll be putting them and sorting some of them out for. I bet it's not cheap there as well, and all. Thank you so much. Ramrod. Yeah. So. I don't want to stop the stream because it's probably one of my best for people chatting, and that was brilliant last night. But so I can manage a bit longer. I may just have to go and get a glass of water to take my painkillers. But if you guys are fishing, I don't mind stopping this and then starting in an hour or so. Or you may want to see it out, or you may be ready for. Have your own teas and stuff, and say, well, I was already going to be calling it a day, now, so. So I don't want to leave you guys while you're on, but I don't also want to keep you on because you don't want to leave for me, sort of thing. That's the sort of crowd I'm working with. They're really, really good-hearted. So I will get a drink and take my tablets. I'll leave. It's a shame you can't like hand like 1, 2, and 3 over to somebody else who could catch your fish for you, you know. So. Thank you for that, Fry. Brilliant, mate. And that's a lot stronger than what I were using, isn't it? That's nearly as strong as my lead. Actually, it's not. Is it 16? I've got 16 on most. So I think I've got 13 on the smaller line. I think I've got it on the right hand side. I think it's 13, or maybe they are all 16. Maybe it doesn't affect the fish. I was trying to get it as as small as close to 6.4 without actually going too big. That's if you know what I mean. The too stronger. Nice fish. I mean that's how you want it on every rod. That's for the last 3 weeks. I've had times where them size of fish have been coming in every cast. Like you just get enough time to set it up, and the other 2 rods are going away. You'd be picking this one up, picking that one up, a bit like that. But I think I might have missed this one. I don't think there's anything on here. If it is, it's small. Wow, it is small. That is a tiny thing. So, you high level guys, I've got a question. Fry as well. You're high level, mate, and Fry actually. I showed you a thing the other day, and I don't know if you were online while I was showing you. Just Fry got 1/3 of the weekly. So I'm not sure how is it. How many fish you catch in the week, and how many trophies you've caught in that time to qualify for that. You only sell 3,000 silver, which is awesome. And I did actually come across. I watched the video back, Fry. I do actually acknowledge what you said at one point. So all me apologies. I actually did. Say congratulations in the stream. I couldn't remember whether I had or not. I needed to watch it back to make sure. But congratulations were correct. Congratulations is due. That's awesome. I'm not actually sure how to get into any games or matches. Apparently they've changed the rule now. There was one angler doing content for Russian Fish 4 who's actually stopped creating now, because apparently where he used to be able to have his own say at what competitions he could run and what prizes he could give. I believe now Russian Fishing Force is asking for an email of the competition, and they're only drawing one person to run the competition out of. So basically you're battling against your own fellow content creator to win a competition stream sort of thing. So it really upset this. I'm sorry, I forgot whose name it was. Who was a very good streamer, very, very professionally set stream. He's carrying on streaming. He's just not streaming Russian Fishing 4 until things change. So I'm wondering whether that's affected all these where people are making matches up, you know, making a bream match between friends and stuff. I'm not sure if all that's been stopped, or I don't even know how to get into it. I'd run one for us if we had a bream thing and we're all on Old Burg, we could all fish together. You'd all with me. Look, you know, I've only got one rod in bloody water at one time, you know. So if there's I'm not sure how to do that, because that'd be fun if anybody wanted to go that way, but I don't think it's allowed now for some reason. I think it was done in, I think it's something to do with chat. I'm not totally sure. Oh, fries. You're welcome. Logging off now. Oh, you're going, mate. No problem at all, Fry. Need some sleep. Oh, I bet you do. Wish you a nice stream and good night. Oh, that's lovely. Good night, Fry. Thank you so much for everything, buddy. And you're probably gone, so sweet dreams, mate. That's lovely of a minute. That's great. So, anybody have any? I think I'll ask Pitbull. I think Pitbull was running a Bream little. I think there were only about 6 or 8 people in the actual match, but he were running a little match. I'm sure, I don't know how they were doing it. I think there's a fish on that one. Guys, I hate to say this, but I'm in trouble with my shoulder. I'm really in agony. I think I'm going to have to just stop for a minute. And take my tablets and get some food down me, because I got a dull headache. I really don't want to stop this stream, but I think I'm going to have to just get me painkillers into my system and chillax just for an hour. I do really apologise for anybody just joining stream who were expecting a stream. I can run a stream as it is DJ Pooney. It is. Thank you very much, Peace Farm. I think it. I don't believe I just said that. I think. Yeah, that's who it was. Wonderful stream. He had a wonderful stream. He had all. I do apologise. I've not got any of the things that he can produce. He had like animations, what were interacting with everything. Wonderful. It was like watching a Disney film. so do check out. You're Fortune 77 in game. All right, mate. How you doing? Thanks for that information. It was DJ Pooney, and what a wonderful streamer he is. So hopefully he'll be back. He was giving loads of stuff away. I think he will have given that stuff away. I just missed out on it, actually. I watched his stream a couple of days after he'd done his final stream and uninstalled, I believe. A shame that. It's a shame that. Thanks, Fortune. I'll just thingy as a thank you. Let's have a see. Is it capital? So let's see if I can find you from here. Anybody wants to message me and say hi in game, then you're in my messages, and I know you. It's great to say hi to you guys anyway, and thank you so much. And I am sorry. This is going to be short for one of my streams, but I'll get something to eat and get rid of this little dull headache and my painkillers inside me, and I'll be good to go if you guys are up for a stream in a few hours. Other than that, I can have another go, tomorrow or whenever it's right for. I'll try and get some fish as well for you guys. Because at the moment you've been watching a fishing game without any fish coming out. Really, I've not been showing you. He's there. If anybody wants me, you guys probably guys at same level or even higher than me, but I've had a break for 4 years or 3.5 years away, so you getting to 26 will be a lot forward in game than me, because I've literally come back to the game about 4 weeks ago. Thanks, mate. lovely. Okay, thanks Fortune 77 for your info. That's brilliant info, and thank you for joining the stream. I do apologise. I'm going to have to just have an hour, get some food, get me painkillers in me, and I'll be good to go again. I hate to do this and stop with you guy. That's right. You're right, and it's worth just talking about it because he's been one of the most prolific streamers of, I believe, Fortune 73. I believe he's been one of the most. Oh, it's lovely to meet him. I mean, I can stay on, but I'd have to just let you look at the rods bleeping away while I went and made myself a drink and, you know, made a butty or something. So I don't want to do that because you guys deserve better than that. So I'll end this one and I'll hopefully do another in a couple of hours. If not, it's going to be tomorrow now. But it's lovely meeting you. Thank you so much, Fortune 77, for that info. It is, in fact, I'll copy that because I did add him in. Yeah, DJ Pooney, it were, and his stream and his setup is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys. I'm going to have to. I'm going to leave it. I know that's not my nature usually. I usually do stupidly long streams, but I think we've showed a bit. We've showed Spicy for. I think it was Spicy who wanted to know how to. Or Wookie, one of them wanted to know how to repair a reel, and we managed to show that. Showed a little bit of top water, catching pike on that spot. Give it a go, guys. You may need to put points into top water if you're in this spur, but it's good. And I'll catch you very soon. I'll get these painkillers in for my shoulder. It's giving me a dull headache now. So, and I'll be back as good as. You know, raring to go and mothering you guys like I usually do. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining stream. You've been absolutely awesome again, and yeah, we will meet later or tomorrow or on the riverbank. So tight lines, guys. Catch you later. It'll probably be tomorrow. What time are we on? It is tomorrow. No, it'll be today. Oh my goodness, it's today in UK. It's actually 12:30. My goodness, I've not seen anything of the daytime. I did an all-nighter last night streaming. So check out the last stream. Have a laugh with some of the guys in that stream, and we had a real good time. We you know, and look back at this one. Have a look at the top water. See if you can catch some fish. See if you can catch a fish on top water, guy, for next time. And then you can tell me I've got. You know, I got a 10-pound, you know, a 10-kilogram pike with top water. Give it a go. Just buy them few lures what I've said, and if you get into it, buy a few more. You know, I'll do a video on top water fishing and try might be able to show me a few, you know, little tricks and stuff what you can entice fish to bite. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, rambling on now. Catch you in a few hours. Thank you so much. Tight line, guys. Stay safe. And